What is going on in Michigan? We're looking up some voter names of people who we know are deceased based on their date of birth, or in this case, based on obituary records. And we have one here, William Bradley. Let's type this in. William Bradley, date of birth 1902. And search, and look at this. Apparently, William Bradley, who would be 118 years old, applied for a absentee ballot. The ballot was sent to him on September 19th, 2020, and then the ballot was received by the state of Michigan October 2nd, 2020. But the interesting thing is William Bradley also died on June 1st, 1984. We have the obituary records here. It's the same guy, same date of birth, 1902, dead 1984. So William Bradley somehow is requesting absentee ballots. Another one right here, June Aiken, born 1900, out of Jackson County, Michigan. If you type this in here. So for her, it's the same thing. The application for the absentee ballot was received on September 11th, 2020. The ballot was sent out in the same day, and then it was received by the state on October 8th, 2020. So this doesn't necessarily mean that this vote was counted. The state could have gotten it and thrown it out because they thought it doesn't make sense. That's what they've claimed. But who's requesting and sending out these ballots? I mean, unless June Aiken is the oldest person ever, I think there would have been a news story about her if she went out and voted at 120 years old. We would have heard about that. The Michigan State Department came out and had a statement saying that 1900 sometimes is the default year they'll use if they're unable to tell the date of birth or the year of birth based on the handwriting. So that's fine if that's the case, but we do have William Bradley, which is 1902 date of birth, and also Donna Bridges, which is 1901, which is the same thing, 119, 118 years old. Maybe Michigan is hopefully rejecting these votes, as they should, but who's even requesting these ballots in the first place? Who's requesting them, filling them out, and sending them back in? That's what I want to know. How many did get through? Maybe Michigan caught some. I hope they did. But how many didn't get filtered through in the process and actually made it through and counted? The election is coming down to a few thousand votes. How can we see these discrepancies? I mean, maybe it's legit. Maybe all these people voted for Joe Biden. What is going on in this video? He's very upset, and now he seems to be talking to himself, shouting to himself. He's one of the hired poll workers. He's crumbling it up and slamming the table. This is like how I act when the dealer gets 21. Blackjack for the dealer.
Checking for blackjack. Blackjack for the dealer.
Interesting, worth taking a look at. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions and make any claims, but I think the video speaks for itself. That was a little strange. I don't want that person counting my vote. Wow, apparently Joe Biden, who I thought was a human version of a Muppet, got more votes than Obama did in 2008. Wow, congrats, Joe Biden. Must have been your successful campaign. Must have been all those really good rallies you had with the circles for the people to sit in. Also, Joe Biden seems like he's going with the presidential route, count every vote, seem really rational and reasonable. I feel like Fox is going to call it early for Biden. Fox is in on it. Sorry, just what it is. Fox is in on it. They're going to try to make it seem like Biden won. They're going to try and call it for him. And then after they count all the votes and get rid of all the sketchiness and count all the legal votes, I think we get the red wave that we expected. And then they're going to be like, Trump stole the election. Trump stole it. Trump's a dictator. Trump's fascist. He rigged the election. Biden won. Even Fox said Biden won. And now Trump stole it. So I think that's what's going to happen. That's all the crazy clips. That's all the stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Stay positive. Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to work out. In the end, the good people win. The bad people lose. The bad people's evil ways is what will bring them down. That's not our problem. That's theirs. Keep sticking it out. Keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a busy week, but we'll be okay. Keep it 100. We got this. Buckus Talks.